Stop scrolling and listen carefully. This message has reached you because heaven urgently wants your attention. This is not random, and it is not an accident. If you are hearing my voice right now, God has aligned this moment specifically for you. Archangel Michael is speaking with urgency. There is a blessing, a breakthrough, a financial overflow already assigned to your name, but time is running out. You have been praying for change. You have been asking God for a sign. You have been wondering when your situation will turn around. This is the sign. Before we continue, take one deep breath and whisper, God, I am ready to receive. Please stay with me until the very end. Because if you click away, you may miss the miracle heaven is releasing over your life. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so this message reaches people who need it urgently. There comes a moment in every believer's journey where everything suddenly becomes quiet. People you depended on stop answering your calls. Doors that once opened easily begin to close. Finances that once flowed begin to dry up. Friends who once stood beside you begin to disappear. And in that silence, you start to wonder, God, are you still with me? Did I make a mistake? Why does it feel like nothing is changing? Many of you listening right now have walked through a season just like this. A season where you felt forgotten, invisible, and alone. A season where every prayer felt like it was unanswered. A season where you questioned your purpose and your worth. But listen carefully, heaven sees every silent tear you cried. Not one tear fell to the ground unnoticed. Sometimes God withdraws the noise around you so He can speak more clearly to your spirit. Sometimes God separates you from people so He can elevate you without distraction. Sometimes God closes doors because they are too small for the destiny He has prepared. Archangel Michael reveals this powerful truth: the silence was not punishment, it was preparation. You were not abandoned. You were being equipped. You were not rejected. You were being redirected. You were not losing everything. You were being positioned for something greater. Think about a seed. To the human eye, when a seed is buried underground, it looks dead. No movement. No progress. No life. But beneath the soil, something powerful is happening. Roots are growing, structure is forming, strength is developing. If someone dug it up too early, the plant would die before it had the chance to grow. The same thing happened in your life. God buried you for a season, not to destroy you, but to develop you. You felt hidden because heaven was building you in secret. Say this out loud: I was not buried, I was planted. The pressure you faced was not designed to break you. It was designed to strengthen you for the blessing that is now on its way. Every moment you stayed strong when you wanted to quit. Every time you chose faith when fear was louder. Every time you kept moving forward when everything pushed you back. God was writing your victory. You didn't survive that storm for nothing. You didn't walk through all that pain without purpose. You didn't sacrifice and struggle for no reason. Heaven says, you are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. The enemy tried to convince you that nothing was happening. But something powerful was happening the whole time. The silence was your transition season. Before a great shift, everything becomes still. Before daylight, the night becomes darkest. Before a baby is born, the pain intensifies. Before a blessing arrives, God checks your readiness. You have reached that moment. The stillness you felt was not evidence of God forgetting you. It was God preparing to move powerfully on your behalf. Listen to this message with attention: the silence is ending. The waiting is ending. The dryness is ending. The delay is ending. A divine shift is beginning right now. What felt blocked will suddenly open. What felt impossible will suddenly turn around. What felt painful will suddenly make sense. Say with faith, my season of silence is turning into my season of breakthrough. Archangel Michael is releasing this prophetic declaration: because you did not quit, the blessing that was preparing in silence is now ready to manifest. You are stepping into the moment you have prayed for. You are stepping into the miracle heaven has been shaping. You are stepping into the blessing God designed long before you were born. Your spirit already feels the change, that's why you are listening to this message right now. There are no accidents with God. This is divine timing. So lift your head. Square your shoulders. Take a deep breath. The silence has spoken, and the message is, breakthrough is here. Restoration is here. Overflow is here. Your blessing is ready. Say it again with power, my breakthrough is closer than I think. There are moments in life where the weight on your shoulders suddenly becomes heavier. Moments where discouragement hits you harder than usual. Moments where everything feels like it is collapsing at the same time, your finances, your relationships, your emotions, your confidence. And you find yourself asking, why is everything attacking me at once? Why do I feel pressure from every side? What did I do wrong? But the truth is, you did nothing wrong. You became dangerous to the enemy. The intensity of your battles is not a sign of weakness. It is proof of your power and destiny. The enemy does not fight people who are going nowhere. He only targets those who are close to breakthrough, close to purpose, close to divine elevation. You felt attacked because you carry something valuable. You felt resistance because heaven has chosen you for something extraordinary. Archangel Michael is revealing this truth right now. The enemy tried to break you because he saw what you were about to become. The moment you decided to rise. The moment you started praying more. The moment you began healing. The moment you stopped settling and started believing. The enemy panicked. He threw distractions at you. He tried to weaken your faith. He tried to isolate you. He tried to confuse your mind. He tried to drain your energy. He was hoping you would give up before the blessing arrived. The spiritual attack was never about your past. It was about your future. Everything you faced was an attempt to disconnect you from your assignment. But listen, if the enemy could have destroyed you, he would have. The fact that you are still here means heaven has already won the battle. You survived everything that was meant to break you. You stood tall in the storm. You fought with tears in your eyes. You prayed when you were exhausted. You kept going even when you didn't know how. That's strength. That's faith. That's divine purpose. And Archangel Michael has been fighting for you this entire time. You did not walk through this battle alone. Every sleepless night, he stood guard. Every tear you cried, he stood beside you. Every moment you thought you were weak, he was strengthening you. Heaven watched every move of the enemy and said, not this one. This one is protected. Say out loud, I am protected. I am covered. I am surrounded by angels. The attacks you faced were actually confirmation. Confirmation that your blessing is near. Confirmation that your calling is real. Confirmation that God is preparing elevation. When the storm becomes violent, it means land is close. When pressure increases, victory is near. When the attack intensifies, something powerful is being released. You felt spiritual warfare because heaven is about to deliver something huge into your hands. Say this with faith, the harder the battle, the greater the blessing. And now heaven declares, because you remained faithful in the fire, the reward is being released into your life. The enemy tried to break you, but you became stronger. To silence you, but your voice became louder. To discourage you, but your faith grew deeper. To destroy your purpose, but it only intensified. What the enemy meant for evil, God is turning into victory. Lift your head. You are not defeated, you are being promoted. You are stepping into a new season where everything that fought you will regret ever touching you. Archangel Michael speaks, your battle is ending. Your breakthrough is beginning. Your blessing is being released. Type in the comments right now, I claim my breakthrough. Say it with power, my battle is ending and my victory is here. This is your season where everything changes. The spiritual fight is turning into a spiritual reward. The warfare is turning into worship. The pressure is turning into prosperity. Prepare yourself. Heaven is about to move fast. There is a powerful message being released from heaven right now, and if you are listening to this, it is not a coincidence. This section is meant for someone who has been praying, struggling, hoping, and waiting for a breakthrough that seems long overdue. Many people around you may not understand what you have been carrying. They do not see the nights you went to bed in tears because you didn't know how you would make it through another day. They do not know the silent pressure you face, the responsibilities you shoulder, the weight of financial stress, and the fear of failure that tries to suffocate you. There are days you look strong on the outside, but inside your heart is tired. You have whispered prayers like, "God, please help me. Lord, I can't carry this alone. Father, I just need a miracle." And heaven heard every single word. Archangel Michael is speaking clearly. There is a financial blessing, a breakthrough, a big release of provision that has your name written on it, and it is on its way to you right now. Not maybe. Not possibly. Not eventually. It is already released in the spiritual realm, and now it is moving into the physical world. You have been chosen for overflow. For far too long, you've been surviving. Living day by day, stretching the little you have to meet needs far bigger than your ability. You have had to be strong for everyone while feeling broken yourself. You have poured into others while your own cup felt empty. But God says, the season of scraping by is ending. Grace is about to replace struggle. Overflow is about to replace lack. You are not listening to this by accident. Your spirit was drawn here because heaven is announcing a shift in your financial destiny. Someone listening right now is about to witness debt cancellation, unexpected financial opportunities, business expansion, job promotions, salary increases, legal or settlement releases, refunds or recoveries of what was lost, miraculous provision from an unexpected source. Hear this. Money is not coming to you, it is rushing toward you. Why you faced financial battles? Your financial battles were not because God forgot you. They were not punishment. They were preparation. There were lessons you had to learn in the valley before God could trust you with the mountain. You learned how to be humble. You learned how to depend on God and not people. You learned how to be grateful for little so you could handle much. You learned how to build faith when you had nothing else to lean on. God watched how you continued giving even when you barely had enough for yourself. He watched how you stayed kind even when life was unfair. He watched how you never stopped praying even when you couldn't understand the delay. And now heaven says, because you remained faithful during famine, you will now walk in abundance. Say this with belief, my financial breakthrough is here. The miracle money that cannot be stopped. Archangel Michael declares a prophetic message. The blessing assigned to you cannot be blocked, cannot be delayed any longer, cannot be stolen, and cannot be transferred. It carries your name, your identity, and your assignment. What is yours is coming directly to you. No system can stop it. No person can interfere with it. No enemy can destroy it. No plan can divert it. Even if the enemy tried to shut the door, God is building a new one. Even if someone tried to take what belongs to you, God is restoring double. Every financial loss you suffered, every opportunity taken from you, every betrayal, every disappointment. God is turning it all into advantage. Say, what was lost is coming back multiplied. The blessing will arrive unexpectedly. Listen, the blessing will not come in the way you expect. It may come through a sudden approval. It may come through a message or phone call you've been waiting for. It may come through a person you never imagined helping you. It may come as repayment owed to you. It may come through a new job or promotion. It may come through a legal settlement or financial recovery. It may come through a business breakthrough. It may come through supernatural acceleration. God is about to do something so shocking that even you will stand in disbelief, saying, "This could only be God." Somebody listening right now will receive life-changing news within the next few days. Not months. Not years. The blessing will elevate your life. This financial release is not just about paying bills. It is about changing your entire life. You are called to break generational poverty. You are assigned to create wealth that impacts your family, your children, and your children's children. You are the one chosen to shift the cycle. You are not meant to just survive. You are meant to build, to grow, to prosper, and to live in the fullness of God's promises. Say this boldly: I am stepping into overflow. You are about to step into new doors. The delay you experienced was not denial. It was divine timing. If the blessing came too early, unprepared hands would have dropped it. If opportunities came before your development, the foundation would collapse under pressure. But now you are ready. You are wiser. You are stronger. You are more mature. You are spiritually aligned. God waited for you to grow, and now you are positioned. Archangel Michael is declaring, the financial blessing will find you. It will locate you. It will not pass you by. Your name is on it. Your identity is on it. Your destiny is connected to it. Right now, in this moment, heaven is shifting the atmosphere around your life. Feel that. Believe that. Receive that. Prophetic activation. Place your right hand over your heart and say, I am ready. I am prepared. I am chosen. I receive the financial breakthrough that God has assigned to my name. Repeat again with authority. Money is coming to me. Opportunities are coming to me. Favor is coming to me. Overflow is coming to me. My miracle is here. There is a strong urgency in the spirit right now. Heaven is not whispering in this moment, heaven is shouting. This message is not gentle, it is not casual, and it is not vague. It carries the weight of divine timing. It is a message that demands response. Archangel Michael is speaking with a voice of authority. There is a short window. There is a divine countdown. There is a blessing that is ready to be delivered, but heaven is waiting for your response. This is not about fear. This is about alignment. This is about action. This is about spiritual positioning. God has already prepared the blessing. The breakthrough is not under construction, it is finished. The miracle is not forming, it is ready. But heaven is saying, your movement releases manifestation. To unlock what has been written in heaven, your faith must be active, not silent. God is waiting for you to declare, to believe, to open your spirit, to claim what already belongs to you. This is your final chance to step into the blessing that carries your name. Why the urgency? Because heaven is not holding back your blessing, you are moments away from stepping into the greatest breakthrough of your life. But if you hesitate, if you let doubt win, if you allow fear to silence your faith, if you procrastinate, the blessing can be reassigned. God does not force miracles on people who remain spiritually asleep. Heaven moves when faith responds. That is why Archangel Michael is speaking with intensity. Only a short time remains before this blessing is redirected to someone else ready to receive it. Think about that for a moment. Just like a flight reservation. Just like a court appointment. Just like a delivery scheduled for specific time. A divine blessing has an appointed moment. If you miss the appointment, the delivery goes back into circulation. Your blessing is ready to be released, but faith is the key that unlocks the door. Say this with authority: I refuse to miss what God has prepared for me. The countdown has begun. Heaven says that right now, the spiritual clock is ticking. The window is small. The urgency is real. You have felt this pressure in your spirit recently, that sense of something big coming, something shifting, something moving, something breaking open. That feeling is not anxiety. It is spiritual activation. The heavens are aligning. The angels are positioning. The atmosphere is shifting. Your miracle is not waiting months or years, it is waiting for your decision right now. You are standing at the doorway. One step forward changes everything. One shift opens the floodgates. Say this: I step into my divine moment. Do not hesitate. Hesitation is the enemy of blessing. Doubt is the thief of destiny. Fear is the destroyer of miracles. The enemy uses delay as a weapon. If he cannot stop what God is doing, he tries to slow you down long enough to make you miss it. That is why the spiritual attacks increased. That is why confusion tried to overwhelm you. That is why exhaustion tried to silence you. That is why fear tried to paralyze you. The enemy saw the blessing forming before you did, and he was terrified. But you did not break. You did not quit. You did not surrender. Now heaven says, because you fought through the storm, you are standing in the moment of release. The choice is now. Everything comes down to this moment. Will you step into your blessing? Will you claim what God has already written? Will you move with heaven instead of hesitation? Will you respond with faith instead of fear? God has placed before you a door, an opportunity, a miracle, a financial blessing with your name on it. And heaven says, open it now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Now. Say out loud, I choose faith right now. Prophetic vision of the door. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this scene. You are standing in front of a large door made of pure light. Your name is written across it in gold, glowing like fire. Behind the door, you hear the sound of abundance. You feel the vibration of breakthrough. You sense the energy of miracles waiting to be released. Your hand reaches toward the door handle. But there is a voice behind you whispering, what if it doesn't work? What if nothing changes? What if you fail again? That voice is the enemy, and he is terrified of what is on the other side. Because when you open that door, your life will never be the same again. Say this with fire in your spirit: I open the door to my breakthrough. The angels are waiting for your word. Right now, heaven is waiting for your command. The angels cannot move until your faith activates them. The Bible says, you shall decree a thing and it shall be established. The moment you speak with authority, the moment you declare God's promise over your life, the moment you release your faith, the countdown stops, the door unlocks, the blessing is delivered. Say this loud and boldly: I claim what heaven has written for me. A warning from heaven. This is not a season of spiritual laziness. This is not a season of silence. This is not a season of hesitation. This is a season to rise. To act. To declare. To step forward. Archangel Michael says, do not remain still when heaven is moving. The door will not stay open forever. Every divine opportunity has a window, and that window is open right now. But windows close. Doors seal. Assignments transfer. What God prepared for you will either be claimed by you, or delivered to someone else who is ready. Do not allow fear to steal what God designed for you. Do not let the enemy convince you that you don't deserve it. Do not stay where you are when God is calling you forward. Say, I refuse to miss my moment. This is your defining moment. Everything you have been through, every hardship, every loss, every tear, every prayer, every struggle, has led you to this exact point in time. This is the crossing, the transition, the elevation, the delivery of destiny. The countdown is nearly finished. Heaven is asking, will you claim what is yours? Place your hand over your heart and declare, God, I am ready. I choose faith. I claim my blessing. I step into my destiny. And now, say it with power, this is my moment, and I will not miss it. Type in the comments, I claim what heaven prepared for me. Repeat aloud, my breakthrough is here now. Right now, in this holy moment, something supernatural is taking place in the unseen realm. Heaven is rearranging your situation. Angels are moving in silence. Doors that have been locked for years are unlocking. Heavy chains that wrapped around your destiny are snapping in the spiritual realm. Archangel Michael is saying, everything that was stolen from you is being returned at double measure. Every tear you cried was counted. Every prayer you whispered in pain was heard. Every time you wondered, God, when will it be my turn? Heaven answered, now. The battles you faced were not without purpose. They were training. They were preparation. They were shaping you for what is about to be released. Because what is coming into your life now is not small. It is not ordinary. It is not casual. It is big. Supernatural. Life-changing. Heaven-approved. A blessing so powerful that when it arrives, you will understand why the enemy fought you so violently. Archangel Michael speaks clearly, you are crossing from struggle into overflow. From waiting into receiving. From pain into praise. From broken into blessed. You are stepping into a season where resources will find you without you chasing them. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. People will start blessing you unexpectedly. Lost connections will return with purpose. Delayed miracles will suddenly manifest. Financial doors will open like never before. Unexpected wealth and provision will pour into your hands. Heaven has seen your endurance. Heaven has seen your sacrifice. Heaven has seen your heart. You didn't give up. You didn't quit. You didn't lose your faith even when you felt empty. And now the divine reward is being activated. Listen carefully. There is a shift happening right now in your life. Your story is changing chapters. This is the moment everything turns. What was stuck is about to move. What was blocked is about to break open. What was delayed is about to accelerate. You are entering a season of sudden miracles. Sudden breakthroughs. Sudden financial increase. Sudden restoration. Sudden turnaround. Not next year. Not someday. Right now. Archangel Michael says, the blessing is already assigned to your name. It is already written. Nothing can stop it now. No enemy can deny it. No person can block it. No circumstance can prevent it. No delay can cancel it. Heaven has stamped it approved. The struggle you endured was the final test before elevation. You passed. You survived what should have destroyed you. You withstood storms that others would not have survived. You came out stronger, wiser, more awakened. Now God is saying, because you remained faithful, I will reward you openly. People who laughed will watch you rise. People who doubted you will witness your transformation. People who walked away will wish they had stayed. This is your comeback season, and it will shock everyone who counted you out. You are about to testify, only God could have done this. And when the blessing arrives, it will come in a way that leaves no doubt. No confusion. No question. It will be undeniable. You will look back and say, now I understand why I had to wait. Now I understand why the storm happened. Now I understand why nothing worked before. Because if you had received the blessing earlier, you wouldn't have appreciated it. You would not have been ready. Now you're ready. Strong. Aligned. Focused. Connected to heaven. Your blessing is not slipping away. It is not being postponed. It is running toward you, fast. Heaven says, this is the moment where everything starts coming together. Everything begins to make sense. Everything begins to align. Take a deep breath. Feel that rush of divine strength. That's the shift happening. Repeat this out loud, with authority: my season of lack is over. My season of overflow has begun. Say it again with faith: I am stepping into abundance. I am stepping into breakthrough. I am stepping into supernatural blessing. Feel the power of those words. Speak them until they root inside you. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. And now heaven is opening the gates. Archangel Michael says, get ready. What is coming will leave you speechless. This is the time to stand up in faith, open your hands, and receive what belongs to you. Because the blessing is not coming. It is already here. Type in the comments right now, it is my time. I receive it. Write it boldly as a declaration. Because heaven moves on faith. Your life is about to shift so dramatically that even you will wonder, is this real? Yes. It is real. It is divine. And it is yours. Take a deep breath right now. Wherever you are, stop, be still, and open your spirit, because something holy is about to break open in your life. This is not just another video. This is not just another message. This is a divine appointment. Heaven has been waiting for this moment, for you to say yes, for you to receive, and for you to step into your destiny. Archangel Michael is here, and he is speaking clearly: this is your time. The battle has ended. The blessing begins now. You've cried enough. You've struggled enough. You've carried enough weight. You have fought battles that nobody knows about, and you survived every one of them. Now heaven is saying, rest. Receive. It is done. Right now I want you to place your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and feel the presence of God surrounding you. Because this prayer is about to activate something supernatural in your life. Prophetic prayer of activation. Pray this out loud or repeat after me. Heavenly Father, I stand before you with an open heart. I release every burden, every fear, every worry, and every doubt. I surrender my battles and I receive your victory. God, I receive your favor. I receive your financial breakthrough. I receive restoration in every area of my life. I receive peace, abundance, strength, and divine acceleration. I declare that my life is changing right now. The doors you have opened, no one can close. The blessings you have released, no one can block. The promises you have spoken over me will manifest now. I thank you for sending Archangel Michael to protect me, to defend me, and to lead me into my breakthrough. I declare that I am covered. I declare that I am chosen. I declare that I am blessed. I declare that this is my time, and nothing will stop what heaven has prepared. In Jesus' name, Amen. Take one more deep breath. Feel the shift. That peace you feel right now, that calm, that warmth, that surge of energy. That is the presence of God confirming your breakthrough. Heaven is moving. Angels are working. The blessing is being delivered. Declarations of faith. Speak these out loud with confidence and power. I am stepping into my divine season. What belongs to me is coming now. My finances are being restored. My health is being renewed. My relationships are being healed. My purpose is awakening. I am covered by angels. This is my breakthrough moment. Say it until you feel it. Say it until your spirit believes it. Say it until heaven responds. Because when you speak in faith, you shift the atmosphere around you. The prophetic instruction. Archangel Michael delivers this final message. Do not walk away from this moment unchanged. Do not stay silent. Declare your blessing and claim what is yours. Faith requires action. Heaven responds to boldness. Right now, Type in the comments, "I claim my blessing. It is my time." Write it publicly as a sign of faith. As you declare it, angels will begin moving in your favor. If this message reached you deeply, if you felt chills, if you felt peace, if you felt tears, if you felt God speaking, it is not an accident. You were chosen to hear this. The final message from heaven. Archangel Michael says, the next 24 hours will reveal signs. Expect unexpected messages, unexpected opportunities, unexpected financial blessings, unexpected miracles. Heaven is about to prove that my hand has been on your life. You're not leaving this season empty. You're not leaving this battle weak. You're not leaving this valley broken. You are stepping out victorious, favored, restored, and elevated. Your life is about to look completely different. Heaven is preparing a testimony that will shock even you. Get ready. Your blessing is not on the way, it has arrived. Say it one last time with unshakable faith, "I receive it. I receive it. I receive it." And now, if you believe in angels, if you believe that God still moves, if you believe that your breakthrough is real, do these 3 things as an act of faith. Like this video, it shows heaven you are not ashamed of faith. Comment, "I claim my blessing," your declaration becomes spiritual agreement. Subscribe and stay connected, we will continue praying and walking together. You are part of a spiritual family now. You are not alone. We will stand together until every blessing manifests. This is your victory season. This is your miracle moment. This is your divine turnaround. Welcome to the new chapter of your life. Welcome to abundance. Welcome to breakthrough. Welcome to blessings overflowing. God bless you. Archangel Michael protects you. Heaven celebrates you. Your miracle starts now.